Good morning and welcome. It's Anna here. It's Wednesday and that means it's time to use it or lose it. I am very sorry for the sun here. I have tried to block it out as best I can. I have no possibility to film this afternoon, so I have to do it now, I'm afraid. I will try to keep myself in this part of the frame so that we don't get as much sun. Just gonna see if I can move myself or the camera a bit that way. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, welcome. Last week in my Use It or Lose It, I made this little flip-flop journal. And it's made out of the packaging I got when I purchased new sheets for the family. So there were several pieces of cardboard this size, and then there was this twill tape holding it all together, and I have been using it. This is all that's left, the twill tape, some of it. I have used quite a lot, or yeah. And I actually thought this project was so much fun that I made a part 2 of it last week, where I sewn in some signatures, one here and one here. And I think we should continue with this project because it's been very much fun and I have received lovely comments about it. So I think we are going to finish it off by decorating and yeah, fixing the rest of it today. We'll do as much as we can anyway. So I have my coffee here. I'm very much in need of that today, and we will continue and see what we can do. So we have one flip here with a signature. I have one flip here with a signature. And then here, this one flips out and this page flips up. And I was toying with some ideas of pockets last week. But I think I want to make this flip up a bit more obvious. What I did last week was that I rounded the corners a bit, and I think I want to put some of the twill tape down here. And the twill tape was threaded through some holes in the cardstock when we bought it, and I can feel the hole here, and I'm thinking I'm going to open that up and thread the twill tape through it. So question is, what do I want to use to open this up? I can almost even use my nail. I can feel it. I'm just gonna widen it a bit with a small see if I have to cut something off here maybe. So how is everybody? I am well today. It is my eldest daughter's birthday. Ellen turns 22 today, and on Sunday she will be moving to her own first apartment. She is really pleased with this, and I am too, because this could mean that I could get a new craft room, and a bigger one. So I am very I love her and I want her to be happy, and I think she will be happier if she is somewhere else. But I am also very much pleased about getting a new craft room. So I was thinking about doing this, cutting this off and then making something to hold this together, maybe glue them or something. So that's the plan. Let's just this off. So now I have this piece left of the first And then I have 2 huge pieces, and these will not be tossed out, even though the theme of this is using or losing, because this will be used otherwise in other projects, I can promise you. I'm just gonna take a piece of that that's frayed over there. So I think I'm going to start by putting a bead of Fabric, just to keep it together, and I am toying with the idea of using an eyelet. Do you think that would work? Just want to make sure that stays together while I work. Let me see what I have. I want quite a big eyelet. Just looking through my boxes over here. What color do I want? Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that color, and I want a little washer. I hope this will work. I have never used eyelets on fabric, or maybe I have, but not on this thick fabric. So I'm gonna see if I can change my crocodile to the right setting. This is 316 with washers, so that should be top A, base 2. This is a new, I haven't had it so long. I'm just gonna see if I can see. What did I say? A. Now it's on C. That must be an A, yes. And the top should be, base should be A2. There it is. Trying to get it in place. Yes. And I will start by trying to make a hole. This is exciting. Well, that worked, kind of. Kind of worked. And then I will get that one, not perfectly centered, but I hope this will work. Trying to not get anything in between. I have to turn it a bit. It's a bit fiddly for me, these little eyelets and washers, but hopefully it will work out the way I want it to. Where is the, there it is. Yeah. Then I can hang something there as well if I want. Just putting that away. I'm trying to keep my desk as clean as it gets because I am yeah, I have lots of stuff on my desk and I really need to clean it up. So perfect, that part is done. Then I think I want another notepad here, and I think I want to sew it in actually as well. So I have some papers, different kinds. That one could work, or maybe I could even have a few of those. I have some thinner pieces of ledger. Maybe I could use it. Because I don't think my stapler will go this far, otherwise I could have stapled it. No, I want to sew it in. I want to fold that. And I have some, could do a bit of a waterfall effect. Maybe one piece of this, and that one is too wide, so I have to tear it off a bit. There we go. I am so much enjoying this project. It's so much fun. I really, really like it. Let's see if I can put this one up top. And one of these inside. Maybe that's enough. 3 pieces. No, I'm gonna get this one as well. 4 pieces. And I'm gonna get it in right over here. So that's it, a bit layered effect. This one on top. Yeah. And I'm gonna sew it in. I think I said that. I want to have some same thread I sewed in the signatures with over here, my awl and my needle. So I'm gonna find the center. Maybe I'm making this harder than it is, but I want to. I'm throwing paper clips. I want to, this is a new project, you know. I want to learn while doing this. I'm just gonna put one more paper clip over here to keep it all together. Maybe I even clip it on here. There we go. Use my awl once again. Find the center. And I'm just eyeballing. No big, no biggie. I'm just eyeballing. No measuring. This is just a fun little project. But I am thinking of putting this up for sale in my Etsy shop when it's done. If someone's interested, maybe they could have some fun with it as well. Do not want them both on the same side. I want the thread in the middle so that I can keep this nice and closed. And these threads will not be left long. I think I left the ones in here long so that I could hang something off them if I liked. But here I am going to keep them short. Just putting this to the side so that I can keep working without getting too cluttered. Getting rid of the paper clips. Keeping our fingers crossed that this turns out good. There we have it, a little paper pad. All sewn in. And it's gonna be like that. So it's getting a bit chunky. No, not very chunky though. Lots of places to write here. And if you maybe I should do a little one of these here as well, so that you know that it flips out and now it flips up. I don't know. Anyway, I want to put a pocket here, because here I want pockets, and I think I want let me see if I can find, I wanted a small piece of cardstock. I want a side tuck here, or maybe two pockets. That's one option as well. Let's see if I can find something big enough. Maybe I can use a postcard. No, that's too small. That's too small. I'm gonna have to use this piece of file folder. It's a thinner quality, so that would be, and I have to cover it with something. I am toying with the idea of putting a layered pocket, two pockets here. Just gonna eyeball it, and because this will be covered, I think I'm just gonna eyeball it and make a little notch, and then I'm gonna cut this off. If I can find my, I'm gonna have to use this one. I can't find the other one. I wonder if this is big enough. Yes, it might be. Check that I'm in frame. That seems so. I'm very sorry about the sun over here. So I am going to cut this to the height of the page. That will be one pocket. Maybe I will thin it out a little bit. And that will be covered in something now. And then I want to make a notch here, and then I'm going to put another pocket on top of it. Yeah? And that pocket will be about half the width of that one, so I'm going to measure it, and that is about 9 centimeters, so I want it to be 4.5. And since I am in Sweden, I am using the metric system. Good, and then I want to cut it at the right height as well. There we go. I really enjoy this project. It's so much fun, and I'm using up so much stuff. So now these two will have to be covered in some kind of paper, because everything is. I'm just gonna get a sip of coffee. And then I'm gonna take out my little folio here. Maybe I can use that one. And that one, or maybe some music. Yeah, I'm gonna do music and that one just to have some variation. Then I want my glue stick, the Tombow Mono Professional glue stick, as I always use, and I want a piece of glue paper. Putting this a bit to the side. And let's see, I'm gonna glue on these and then plop them down. On the papers, instead of doing it the other way around, because these papers are a little bit fragile since they are so old. Most of them are from the 18th century. Using my little tool here, just tearing that off. The question is, do I want my, just gonna cut it with my scissors to make it the right size. I don't want the rough edges on these. There we go. That's one. Let's make the other one. Plenty of glue. Trying to decide which side I want up. Moving this to the side so you don't end up in the sun. And there we go. Perfect. So I'm going to cut off the excess paper. I have my little bowl here where I put all the cuttings and threads and so on, and then I empty it into my bin, so I don't get all these kind of stuff everywhere on my desk. It's a really good idea that I picked up from Rachel at Roxy's Creation, and I believe there's more creators out there that has this kind of solution for the small stuff. So let's see how this will look. Getting rid of the scissor and the glue paper. Just moving things a bit so that we can see. So that one will go there, and then this one will go on top of it. So now we have three different kind of papers here. Maybe I will even make this a bit thinner. I think I want to cut this a snip, this little piece of that, and then I'm going to make notches and glue them down. So let's see, let's measure the center of these. Now I'm gonna measure suddenly. One on this side. 1, 2, 3. This much about there, and then I want it on this side. 1, 2, 3. There. Go. 1 notch, and 2 notches. And of course I'm going to ink these. I will get the top one, which is Gather Twigs, so that they stand out a bit more. And if I really wanted to, you know, go the extra mile, I might even sew them together. But I kind of wanted this to be a no machine stitch journal, but on the other hand, the finish will be so much better if I do a bit of stitching, I think. And I have to decide that before I glue them down, because then I was just going to stitch these 2 together and then glue them down. And I think I will. So I'm gonna pause you guys, and I will be back in a second. I'm back. So I sewed around the pockets, and now I am going to glue them down. This gives a little bit more of a finished it looks a little bit more like you have put something extra on, you know. A bit more work through, and I'm gonna put that on top of the twill tape, and that gives it a small, almost a gusset at the back. I'm using my art glitter glue for this. There we go. Ta-da! Kind of like it, but I want something to decorate here, and I have actually gone ahead and put that. I'm so tired in my head today. I have gone through my fussy cuts, and I found that little fussy cut piece, or fussy cut, not very much fussy cut, and then I have this one. So I'm thinking maybe this one is better. So I'm just gonna do a bit of more, get rid of some of the white here before I ink it and glue it down. I'm not gonna fussy cut it all the way in, because I actually want some of the white to show here. Yeah. So what was yesterday was start of my yoga class for the fall, and it was so nice just to be back on the mat and meeting the class. Almost the same as last term, actually. 1 or 2 new, but we have a really nice teacher. She really feels the group, you know, what we need that day, and we had a really nice and soft beginning. It was really nice, and I can feel today that my body is more relaxed, and that you know, you can when you have a stiff neck, for example, you can feel that it's gone released, and my neck is no longer stiff. My shoulders are not stiff, because I have been quite still lately, and not been moving a lot. And I really enjoyed that class. It was amazing. And what's extra fun is that one of my colleagues is in the same class, so it makes, you know, that you actually go to it because you have someone there waiting for you. That's better. I got rid of the white, and I'm gonna ink that, and I'm going to glue it down. So once again, I'm using the same glue paper. I just fold it, and I am using a makeup brush. Really good. If you don't have one of those, it's amazing to ink and really get into the little creases. And these can come in all different sizes. I go with my daughters when they buy their makeup, and especially my youngest. She's only 13, so she doesn't use much makeup, but she has very good idea of what's in and so on. They follow everything on TikTok and Instagram and so on. But when they go to the cheaper places, I can buy my brushes there, because it's much cheaper to buy a makeup brush than to buy a crafting brush for some reason. I'm gonna put that there. Oh, I might want a label behind it. Do I want a label? Maybe I want a fancy label. I'm just going through my little pile over here. Maybe I want one of those. Oh, that's too big. But I could put that. No. Save that for later and go through my ordinary labels in my little stamp albums. I could do, oh, that's too big. A specimen label would be fun, wouldn't it? Since it's actually a specimen for once. Could do one of those maybe, but that says insects, so maybe not. Maybe it's such a big as well. I really wanted a specimen label, but that one's okay. I'm gonna do the red one. I'm just gonna quickly dab a little ink around the edges so that they are not starch white, because these are printed on copy paper. I think I'm going to put it right above the notch there. And then I'm going to get this one, oops, and put it on. I'm going to put it like that. You can see that the glue is oozing a bit, so I'm using a paper towel to dab it off. Really like how that looks. And then you can put something in here and something in here. This could be a good journaling card. We could do that next time. So what we have done today, I think I used quite a lot of time today. This was so much fun. And this is part 3 of this project, and I'm guessing there will be a part 4 as well, because I still have stuff I want to do. I want to put a pocket here. I want to make journaling cards. I want to do something here. Maybe put a dangle in here. But we made a little notepad to have in there. We have put a piece of twill tape and an eyelet and made some pockets today. And I really, really like this project. It's coming along so nicely. And as I said, I think there will be a part 4 of this. if you like. Give me a comment down below. Would you like me to do one more, or should I just finish it and then show you what I have done? Let me know what you think. Thank you all so much for being with me today. This has been so much fun, and I will see you guys really soon. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, give me a comment down below what you think of this project. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye.